Well, here I am on my walk again, daily walk. Though today, not so much of a rant as a short thought and an observation. The short thought is while at least 5 to 6 days a week I post videos from class, that maybe one video a week will be something more like this, a conceptual thought. Now for the observation. One of the things I see, one of the problems, difficulties with martial art discussion tends to be, or to me it appears to be, an idea of absolutism. My Sifu showed me X, and X is always this way. Give kudos to a fellow Sifu, Dominic Izzo. Like, his big thing is, it's not 70-30, it's not 60-40, it's 50-50. My thing is, martial arts is dynamic. It's all of them. It's all of them. And when we float, which we do in Wing Chun, it's none of them. Do you turn on the balls of the foot? Do you turn on the foot? Do you turn on the whole foot? It's all of them. It's your foot. Use every bit of it that you need to use at the time that you need to use it. And another example. Another good guy, Sensei Seth. Hey, look, and to Sifu Izzo, Sensei Seth, well, one, I'm almost twice their ages. Either one of them could kick my butt, but so I want to give them credit. This is just an observation. Sensei Seth recently tried to learn all the things in JKD in 1 week, and his primary complaint was he did not like the Biuji, the finger jab, and you should check out that video. But the reason that he didn't like it is he forced himself into a specific way of using it. Rigid fingers, straightforward into the eyes. His concern is, well, there's bone, there's skull. What if you miss? But who said the Biuji had to be rigid fingers, straightforward into the eyes? Why can't it be a flick? Why can't it be a paw? Biuji translates as shooting fingers. That's shooting. Who says the fingers had to be rigid? So in the event that you struck something hard, you missed, it doesn't wreak havoc with your fingers and bones. This idea that everything is absolutely one way or another in martial arts, which is inherently dynamic, kind of goes against the grain. Sifu Fong, when he had us work the Mukyang Jong, would have us count. And he required us to count and 1, and 2, and 3, and so forth. The numbers are the end position. And in the end position, you could argue your weight's X. You are on the heel of your foot, you're on the ball of your foot, your fingers end up rigid in the end. But the magic of all martial arts is in the and, in the movement. And the movement is always dynamic and always fluid, and your weight's never in one place, it's traveling. It's never on one part of the foot, it's traveling. the execution, the techniques that we are taught are reference points. They are guidelines. In Wing Chun, they are concepts. The reality of execution is a fog of possibilities around that concept. Bilji does not have to be rigid fingers only to the eyes or throat. It doesn't have to be rigid fingers. Turn sometimes on the ball of your foot, sometimes on the heel, sometimes on the whole foot. The turn is a moment of transition. So, just something to think about. That when you get into discussions with people who are saying, well, it's always this, or I was taught it's only that. And believe me, we're all human. I make that mistake too. I use the words always and never. Shouldn't use them. Usually, generally, often, sometimes, there are no absolutes.